Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where today we're featuring some battles in the under 2000 to 2000-ish elo range from Troth22. And he's running a fun team featuring Aggron, a fan favorite Pokemon in the Master Premier Cup, as well as Conkeldurr. And Haxorus, one of my personal favorites, one of the two Shundo Pokemon I actually have along with a Vileplume. And, you know, occasionally, once in a blue moon, you guys will compliment me on the channel, which absolutely makes my day when that happens. And one compliment I gotten before is like, Rise, I like how you show really high-level battlers and, like, leaderboard footage, as well as, like, mix it up with, like, fun, lower elo spice. And I appreciate that. And that tells me you're a true fan as well, which I cannot express how much I appreciate and love. Because sometimes I get an occasional person that I'll see. Sometimes people will post on like social media, like, hey, I'm getting into PvP. Like, who are some content creators I follow? And people will be like, oh, follow this person and that person. And if like, once you get like really high level and you can like understand all the nuances of the game, then go and follow Rise. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't fit, like, yeah, I'll like break down certain times. I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like higher level gameplay, but like, am I really like, are my videos really like geared specifically towards like higher level players? I don't know. Maybe some of them. I feel like I mix it up though. Anyway, let's start the battles. Troth22, thanks for the submission, bro. Aggron, Conkeldurr, Haxorus. He's running a few semi-unique movesets as well. He's running Dragon Tail Haxorus as opposed to counter. He's already got that counter coverage with Conkeldurr, so I think it's actually kind of smart. It gives him more coverage against certain things. Like dragons, he's got two answers, like Dragon Breath users. Otherwise, Haxorus tends to struggle against the Dragon Breath users. But with Dragon Tail, like Haxorus can definitely hold its own against Dragonite. And I like what he's doing here. Goes for the Meteor Beam to boost up the smackdown damage. This is kind of bad, though, because I think Mamo might get there. Yeah, I think Mamo might get to the high horsepower here. I wasn't like super counting, but yikes. Yeah, that's bad. You never want to go down a shield and switch. So maybe you should have like swapped at some point into Conkeldurr. But this isn't the worst in the world. Gonna guarantee either a shield or a knockout here. Let's see what happens. Stone Edge coming through. Oh my gosh, they let it go. They did not know that that fighter had Stone Edge. Let's go, baby. Or maybe they thought like Salamence could live it. Do you guys say Salamence or Salamance? I feel like I always said Salamance, but I think it's Salamence, right? It's Salamence. Anyway, let's talk about the important things like Excadrill and Haxorus. Even with Dragon Tail, it got that Breaking Swipe debuff, so it's going to be able to do pretty well here, and it left it low enough where there's no way Excadrill is going to be able to take down the Conkeldurr. Yeah, I do not recommend... Oh, wait a sec. They get to a move, but I think Conkeldurr holds on. It's debuffed. Even if it wasn't debuffed, it might hang on. Actually, I take that back. If that was not debuffed, I think the opponent's got you, Troth. I think the Breaking Swipe, coin flip, 50% debuff saved you there, Troth. But don't hate the player. Hate the game. Aggron into Avalugg. Hisuian Avalugg, right? And, dude, I've been told so many times this thing's moves... Crunch Body Slam is it usually running? Or maybe it also runs Avalanche. No fooling around. Troth just goes straight for the Meteor Beam to boost the attack, which I honestly kind of like. Because it's going to help you farm down. I don't know he necessarily even needs to shield this Crunch. But he's going to go for the farm down here. Come on, Aggron. Let's go, Aggron. In comes Gyarados. Oh my gosh, they are weak to the Aggron. Dude, Troth does not bait. He just goes straight Meteor Beam. He might as well just get rid of that Heavy Slam. Will Heavy Slam be used in this video? Let me know. They swap Metagross. He counter-swapped Conkeldurr. This is not, like, the best matchup for Conkeldurr, but with Brutal Swing, which is, like, has it always had Brutal Swing, or did that get added eventually? I forget. But with Brutal Swing, it is pretty solid because you get there decently fast. Look at that super effective damage. Going to try and reach this Stone Edge. This opponent's team is a little bit under-leveled. That's a little bit embarrassing, opponent. Not to tease you, but you've got lower-level Pokemon than me. my Pokemon are pretty low level, and boom, Stone Edge knocks out the Gyarados and able to get the win. Next opponent is Adam Jr., the son of Adam. And we see a positive lead. They're, okay, I was going to say they're double weak, but it's a Waterfall Gyarados, so not really. After seeing it was Waterfall, recognizes he can swap the Haxorus here. Eats the Crunch. Crunch does a considerable amount of damage. So needs this Breaking Swipe to land if he's going to be able to farm down. Breaking Swipe grabs that first Protect Shield and is going to throw this one immediately. It's a Charge Attack Party. This is perfect. This is perfect for Troth. This is going to either force the second shield, which it does. And now, in my opinion, you just let it go. Let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. The Haxorus is... Aggron farms down. I was gonna let that go like pretty quickly, and then I just kind of carried on with it for a minute. Probably gonna put up a shield here for the Meteor Mash. And Brutal Swing. I want to see like if does this do 50%? I doubt it. I doubt it. Metagross has got to hang on here, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just barely gets to another move, but I think you reach the Stone Edge here and you're chilling. And this is going to do so much damage. It probably won't quite one-shot, but it could even put Dragonite into the red. Not quite the red, but close. Took 3 counters to get to the red. Dragonite's forced to throw the Dragon Claw here. Forced to throw the Dragon Claw. And then you still have the Heavy Slam banked. Let's go. I forgot about the Heavy Slam. And, oh, betters. If you said Heavy Slam would be used in this video, you are correct. Just kidding. It was just a joke. Okay. It was just a joke. Aggron into Dragonite. So, like, really good lead. The thing is, Dragonite does have that superpower, which would just totally decimate the Aggron. But this is terrific. They swap in Excadrill. Unfortunately, you're probably not going to be able to get the full counter down before another drill run, so you will have to expend a Brutal Swing here. I love when Troth threw that Brutal Swing through after 4 counters. And this should threaten to knock out the Glassy Excadrill. The opponent elects to put up a shield to try and get a shield back in return. However, I don't know if this is... Actually, no, this does make sense. Because now you're going to get a farm down with Dragonite if you're the opponent. You have to shield the Stone Edge first. Let's see if they do this. We've seen it land before. Will it land again? Yes, it will. Oh, my gosh. They sacrificed the Dragonite, and they're putting it all in the back. But it's a 2-on-1 fast break. I don't know what's going to be able to core break an Aggron in a Haxorus. But Haxorus gets a 1 Dragon Tail head start, and it's a Metagross. And honestly, this does core break a little bit. Oh, no. Is he going to go straight for it? There's no way. There's no way he goes straight for it. Is he going to go straight for it? No, he's baiting. He's baiting. The problem here is I think Metagross reaches... Oh, yeah, you just got to go straight Breaking Swipe. Maybe you have to catch a Meteor Mash to win this game. Oh, doesn't catch. Doesn't catch. Earthquake's going to knock out. Earthquake's going to knock out. And now, do you get the farm down? Needs 4 to KO. Haxorus barely hangs on to the bullet punches and gets the knockout. What a win. G to the G. Okay, Aggron into Gyarados. Aggron versus Red Gyarados. In comes Melmetal. Guys, you know, I gotta vent to you guys. Actually, just kidding. That's not your job. I'm supposed to be the one entertaining you. But maybe you want to hear about... never mind. I take it back. Conkeldurr. So random. That's the most annoying thing. I do that sometimes to my friends, and they get so annoyed. Where I'm like, you know, guys, I wanted to ask you something. And they're like, what? And then I'm like, never mind. That's gotta... I can see how annoying that would be. Because I'm a open-minded person. Like, I can very much empathize, look at other things, issues from other people's points of view. And I can totally put myself in that shoes. That would be awfully annoying. I'm so random, bro. Anyway. Oh my gosh, is this Meteor Beam gonna land? Don't do it, Aggron. Aggron! Oh my gosh! The Red Gyarados. So beautiful. But it is gone bye-bye. And the Ancient Power is shielded. You might as well respect like an Aura Sphere. And Aggron is going to smack down the Togekiss. Yikes, dude. They were very weak to Aggron. I have also run teams in my Master League days. I was going to say career, but I don't think you can say I have a Master League career. I only have like a handful of Mons. Another Mamoswine. I've run a handful of Master League teams that have been very weak to Aggron myself. Aggron versus Mamo. We saw last time this did not pan out too well, where the Mamo, I think they double avalanche baited and then landed the high horsepower. So let's see if that transpires again. Going for the Meteor Beam to ramp up the smackdown damage. If they bait again, do you consider just hard swapping? If they bait, like, you might want to consider just hard swapping into... Okay, they don't bait, so maybe it plays out differently this time. Can he KO in 5? Oh, he loses charge attack priority. Is this the high horsepower, or is this just avalanche? It's just avalanche. So, a bit of a mistake. Could have gotten the farm down there, but that's all right. Sometimes you forget who wins charge attack priority. It looks like Mamo is going to win the charge attack priority in that situation. Conkeldurr against Garchomp. That was quick. Is that... Oh, okay. I guess not. Outrage. Yikes, dude. That did so much damage. You just see the massive CP difference. Garchomp reaches such an incredibly high CP. Such a powerful Pokemon in the Master League. Look at that 800 CP difference. Conkeldurr does reach a second Brutal Swing. This is nice. But the problem is... Shields are down, dude. And Outrage will one-shot your Haxorus. So I think you have to hope you can like do a show and go. Maybe come in with Haxorus and try and catch. No, just going to come in right with Aggron. That makes sense, too. Force them to expend energy on Aggron. Earth Power connects. Got to go for the farm down here. Come on, Haxorus. Oh, they don't get it. But is it just an Earth Power? Is it just an Earth Power? Earth Power you can hang on? No, it's an Outrage. Oh, gosh. Outrageous damage. And that is a G to the G. Tough one there. Tough one there, but a 4-1 set. And we'll gain some very nice elo for that. Very nicely done. I like the new backgrounds and animations they've added recently. Looks quite nice. Battle starting. Lucario. Looks kind of like the spelling of Romelu Lukaku, the Belgian soccer player. Tough lead. Gallade is kind of interesting. So this is where Earthquake's going to come in handy. Rather than getting just completely hard walled, you can actually fight back a little bit. I like the no shield here, recognizing it's just a disarming voice, which is a weaker move, so you can live it and still get to the Earthquake. So nice no shield there from Troth. Still gets off the Earthquake and is going to make this a much more manageable farm down for the Aggron. And they will get to a move. However, because you have that steel typing, you will resist any fairy moves here. The concerning thing is, how are you going to deal with this Gallade? Because Gallade is going to resist the fast move damage of both of your remaining Pokemon. So you have to come in with Conkeldurr. I guess you eat it. They probably... Oh, no. Okay, gonna shield. Leaf Blade. Oh, yikes, dude. Well, I guess it could be worse. Oh, tough timing there. Tough timing. Letting a free Incinerate. That could be devastating. Oh, they let it go. Interesting. Oh, okay. That was an under-leveled Chandelure. I've been running Chandelure myself, as you guys probably saw in the last video. My Chandelure isn't even fully powered up, and it's a hundo, and it's like 3,500 CP. So that was a very under-leveled Chandelure, and that allowed the Brutal Swing to basically one-shot, and they also didn't fire off a move. But you have to call a bait here. I think you just go for a bait call. Yeah, you go for a bait call. Ah, it was the play, though. I think it was the play, because I don't... Maybe with the close combat debuff, is there any way you could get the farm down? Maybe like a Meteor Beam to boost the attack? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was the right call. I would have done the same there. Okay. Safe swap Conkeldurr met by Dragonite going straight for it. You see that little smirk? Wait, am I seeing things? Oh, lands it, dude. Wait, am I seeing things? Let me rewind. This video might be a little bit long. Does Conkeldurr like... Dude, Conkeldurr totally changes from like a frowny face to a smirk. What is that? What is that? Is there like some sort of nuance there from the like the anime? Does Conkeldurr have like some sort of, I don't know. Oh, that's tough, dude. Going down both shields here is tough. But you can probably get a shield back. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. They could be afraid of Dynamic Punch, right? Because you haven't revealed that. Okay, so at least you get a shield back. But this is tough, dude. Like, they could probably just save shields from a champ. These Dragon Tails are chunking, so I would honestly just, like, throw my Breaking Swipe right away. Oh, they swap. Oh, this is over. This is over, bro. Wait, should I not speak too soon? No, this is over. Because there's no way. There's no way you can, like, yeah. It's over. I'm, like, trying to think of... You see sometimes in these videos I talk about this, because you just kind of assume, like, when people send in their teams, like, there's going to be more wins than losses usually, if they want them showcased. So sometimes you're like, wait, does he win this somehow? When, like, clearly there's no way to win the game. There is no longer any win con. Aggron into Gyarados. They swap Garchomp met by... Oh, it's a Dragon Tail Garchomp, though, so not great here. Could really use the Breaking Swipe debuff. That could really be impactful here. Doesn't get it. And it looks like Garchomp's going to be able to take switch advantage. You can't really come in with Aggron, in my opinion. You kind of have to come in with Conkeldurr, yeah. So do you just eat it? No. Going to respect a hard-hitting move here. Get Sand Tomb baited. That's tough. But luckily, they don't get to another move anyway, so not a huge deal. Dragon Tail Gyarados. You don't see Dragon Tail anymore. I believe that's Legacy, as opposed to Dragon Breath or Waterfall. Stone Edge grabs the final shield. Tried to pivot, but it was a charge attack priority. Now is going to pivot. What's in the back? Yikes. Metagross. Meteor Beam will still do some nice damage. And you know, this game is not over. That seemed like it was... Am I tripping, or is that just a Meteor Mash? Well, now the win con is if you can counter down and land a Stone Edge on the Gyarados, which seems very possible here. But you're going to be so low. I mean, these bullet punches are going to add up. Are you going to be able to withstand the fast move pressure? And also, is the Gyarados low enough where a Stone Edge will actually one-shot it? You're going to get the counter down. Your one counter off the Stone Edge. Come on, Conkeldurr. Oh, this is going to be so close. Stone Edge. Will it knock out? Yes, it will. Knocks out the Gyarados. And that was actually an underleveled Gyarados to be the party pooper. Lots of underleveled Pokemon in this ELO range, which should also give, like, I don't know, if you're someone that doesn't have all the XL candy to get to level 50, should give a little bit of hope that maybe you can still compete in this ELO range or maybe several hundred points higher, even if you can't get fully to level 50. This Togekiss, however, is level 50, so it looks like you'll see a mix depending on the trainer. Conkeldurr against Hydreigon. I always said, like, Hydreigon, and then you guys all corrected me and told me that was wrong. It's Hydreigon, because it's like 1, 2, 3. Dino, Zweilous, Hydreigon. So is it, like, Dino? Because it's like the German 1, 2, 3, basically, is what I was told. The more you know. Anyway, I don't speak German. Another side tangent. So I am that guy, some of you guys know, that is always like, when I studied abroad. It's kind of like a meme. It's like there's like the kid that always talks about when he studied abroad. That's me, because that was like the best semester of my life back when I was in college. Ages ago now. It was like 5 years ago now when I studied abroad, my junior year of college. And I, like, obviously, I stick out in certain places. Like in Greece, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'4". It's like 193 centimeters for my European viewers. And I'm like Caucasian, so you can obviously tell, like, I'm not from there, from Greece for the most part. I stick out a lot, as there's a simul KO there. And so people would usually talk to me in English because they would just assume I'm not from there. They would assume I don't speak Greek. However, in Germany, I kind of blended in because, like, I'm American for all intents and purposes. Like, I don't really have any German, like, culture within my, like, I don't know, within my family per se. But, like, in terms of, like, ethnicity, or like nationality. I think like several generations ago, on my dad's side at least, I have like German ancestors, and basically, what am I getting at? Anyway, I'm getting at, in Germany, I like blended in a little bit more. So people would always talk to me in German, whether I was at like a store or a restaurant. They'd always talk to me in German. And then I would like have to say, sorry, I don't speak German. I only speak English. And all embarrassed. And then they'd be like, oh, sorry. And yeah, that's one area where us Americans lack sometimes. We only speak, the majority of us, I would say, only speak English, versus a lot of other places in the world will speak multiple languages. I speak very little Spanish and very little Greek from what I remember during my time over there. Hablo español un poquito más o menos. And then for Greece, like sputa sastin, ilada giates eris mines, meapotin ameriki, melene kris. Yeah. Basic stuff. It really fades. Language. Like, if you don't keep it up in practice, part of me wishes like I kept it up in practice, because it got to the point, the end of my semester in Greece, I could have a full-on conversation with someone. Like I would call an Uber, and I could have a full-on conversation. It wasn't Uber we used over there. It was something else. It wasn't Lyft. It was like a specific app they had. Man, the memory fades. Life is so short, guys. Make it last. Love who you want to love. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. And play Pokemon Go. Not necessarily. But right now, there's a Haxorus against the Garchomp, and the Garchomp is out of here. This commentary has gone on a total side tangent. This has been a pretty hectic commentary. Aggron versus Dragonite. Positive lead. Aggron smacking down the Dragonite. You can tell based off the smackdown damage, like how some of those Dragonites were not fully powered up, because the smackdowns aren't doing quite as much to this Dragonite. Aggron, more super effective damage against this Gyarados. Honestly, is this Aggron even fully powered up? Let me check. Bro. I didn't even think about that. I just kind of assumed. I'm going to the classic pvpoke.com. Aggron. This Aggron is not fully powered up, but it is definitely excelled, because the level 50 hundo is 3391, so it's definitely not fully powered up. But it's getting there. Heavy Slam connects. Uh-oh. See, I would have liked to see the pivot here. It seems like Troth was thinking he's just going to let it get farmed down so he can align here. But giving such a big head start, I think, is going to be concerning, where that Excadrill is going to be able to double drill run the Conkeldurr here. Throws the Brutal Swing. Gets the final shield. They get to a move, and pretty sure Excadrill has like well over a drill run, right? Superpower. Ow. Yeah, so I think sometimes, like, that's one of the difficult situations of PvP. I recently made a mistake at EUIC where I didn't pivot out when I should have, and that cost me the game. So I do it all the time, make those mistakes. But yeah, you just can't give Excadrill such a massive mud shot down, especially when their energy can hit both of your remaining Pokemon for neutral damage. This is looking bad, bro. This is looking not good at all. Metagross is a tough core breaker. Does he somehow win this? There's no way, right? There's no way he wins this game. There's no way. The Metagross has energy and is completely healthy. I bet imaginary Isaiah in the comments $5 that Troth does not win this game. There's no way. Moonblast connects. Gotta throw eventually here. Going for the Meteor Beam. I don't know if I like this, because like Metagross is just going to come in and throw a Meteor Mash, right? Oh, they swap. Attacks. Yeah, it's just over. It's just over. What am I missing? Is there something I'm missing? And got debuffed. Yikes. Dude, I can't get over that little smirk from Conkeldurr. That's so cool. Did you guys all know that? Am I the only one here? Am I the only one? I'm not the only one. You and me, we made a vow. For better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Yeah, top left. I would have... Credit to Troth for fighting it till the bitter end. I would have top lefted that situation much earlier. Troth is a fighter. Oh, uh-oh. Our camera is not cropped fully. That's embarrassing. Editor Chris, what's up, dude? Anyway, that's going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of a fun, loose one. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment. All comments are appreciated. They help out the YouTube algorithm. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.